Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to do your tarot reading. That's going to go out, they're telling me, for the next 4 to 6 weeks for you guys. Okay, so I'm recording this on 3/7, but mostly what they're saying is that it's 4 to 6 weeks from the time that you hear this. So they're doing that lately, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on. We're using for you... Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's a Tarot of the Heart, I think it is. So let's just get into it and see what we get. So, you guys have been thinking a lot about a soulmate relationship. Ooh. All right. Wow, this looks a little tough, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to do a love and soul path reading for you. It will be in the, oh, wow. It'll be in the, you might want to check it out in the channel membership portal. If you hit the join button, oh, this is good. If you hit the join button, it'll show you what the options are. But I do, you get all 12 love and soul path readings every month, and a live Q&A where you can ask questions and I'll pull cards for you for just $4.99 a month. Look at this. You guys have, for your overall energy, the Page of Wands. Is that the Knight? That's the Knight. You have the Knight of Wands. So this is movement forward, but it's a fox. Okay, so we have a fox for the movement forward. This is moving forward, but it's with cleverness. It's with cunning. It is actually not, usually with the Knight of Wands, I feel like they've left their brain behind and they're just rushing ahead. But when it's a fox, that means you guys are definitely air sign, using your superpower of the mind to figure out which direction to go with. And I think it's been kind of a struggle to figure out what this is. So in the recent past, we have the Six of Cups energy, where you've been focusing your thoughts about something, a soulmate relationship. Could be something from your childhood issue that has come up. I almost feel like it's keeping you from progressing forward. Something from the past has been holding you back, either a relationship from the past or something that happened in your childhood that has left you feeling a little unsure, in conflict. Because the key to the situation here, we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands in this card really looks like inner conflict more than exterior, but it's like the conflict is all in here. It's all tangled up in here, but it's shooting out like into other areas of your life. And so there feels like there's a need to resolve the inner conflict to cut through what it is that's keeping you and holding you back. So using your intuition to help you get grounded. We have here the Two of Swords, and this Two of Swords has an anchor, and it's almost, again, this is what you need to transform. It is almost like you need to cut. Yes. You need to cut the anchor off. Something is keeping you and holding you in place, and there is a need to release it. And if you can do that, then you could complete a cycle, because the advice for action to take here is the Ten of Swords. This is completion of a cycle, and this is a painful cycle. It's not an easy cycle. The thing that's been holding you, that's been concerning you, you have the Ace of Swords. It's trying to get the clarity on what decision to make, on what to move. But here we have a single sword. And in the area moving forward in your thought process, we have the Page of Swords. Cute little panther kitty. But there's one sword here. There's one sword here. And these two are tied together with an anchor. And I feel like if you make the decision with this Ace of Swords, you can take it and you can cut that anchor off, and you pick up the sword that you need to complete a process. There is no Nine of Swords here, but when the advice is the Ten of Swords. That means there is a Nine of Swords, whether or not we can see it. And that Nine of Swords, if you take this one here that's holding you back, you use it, you complete the cycle, and then you take the new one and you create a new cycle, a new opportunity, a clarifying moment. That is really beneficial. Because in the area of the obstacle, the thing that's not working for you, the thing that's not happening here, is we have the Spirit of Cups. I think it's the King. Okay, yeah, it is, because they have the Scorpio sign. It's emotional balance. The obstacle has been feeling, the difficulty has been trying to feel emotionally balanced. And you're feeling imbalanced because you are sitting here in this indecisive energy, and there's a need to make a decision. A fair and just one for you. Because a fox takes care of the fox. A lot of times with justice, justice has a lot to do. Okay. Wow. Side note of what I just saw. So, wow, that's topical. So what I just saw was Vladimir Putin's and Zelensky's charts in my head, and they have a lot of air. Putin has a lot of Libra. We'll use him for an example here. His unwillingness to let go of a situation has created all this conflict, and it needs to be resolved and completed. Now, that is not your life, I hope, but it may feel like that, like something from the past where you felt emotionally dissed, like things didn't go the way you wanted and you couldn't bring it into emotional balance. This is the Scorpio card here. Again, Scorpio very strong in Putin's chart. Something that really can't let go of. And if you look at this, this is an anchor. And this whale is trying to get up out of the water, but it's being held down because it's in the area of obstacles. And there's a need to release yourself from an emotional situation. Things can't go back to the way they were. They need to go forward. If you will allow this to happen, the new idea, the nurturing idea, this is in the subconscious mind, the Black Panther. And this is a seed of intention that's planted inside of you, using your cunning and your looking out for yourself and taking care of yourself. You could create. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is working together in teamwork to move up a mountain. So it's not going to be an easy climb. These ants are climbing up a mountain, but they're carrying the pentacles up there. And when they get to the top, the Ten of Pentacles. You can get there. There is a need to release this feeling of that didn't work out the way it was supposed to. I don't like it. It feels unjust to me. And I really want to take action on it. But this conflict is creating even more problems for you. And it's holding you back from this beautiful opportunity here of the Ten of Pentacles. And so you need to let the cycle complete. You need to let it go. You need to end the conflict. Within you, within a relationship, maybe you work someplace that you don't like. There's a need to really let some things go in order to bring in stability. It feels very much about creating the stability of this Ten of Pentacles. But in your heart, you need to collaborate with others. You're Libra. That's generally easy for you. But it feels like more you need to collaborate within yourself. Your subconscious and your conscious mind need to work together to take action to move things forward. And this idea of utopia. So sometimes we get this idea in our head about how we think things are supposed to be. It's supposed to look like this. And the reality doesn't match our vision. And that can be very frustrating and dissatisfying. And sometimes we take extreme actions to try to make it work. But again, it is the strategy that is going to manifest what you truly want. You can think your way out of this, but you have to release the anchor. You've got to let a cycle complete. Here we have strategy and a woman holding a coin. A woman holding a coin is very much Empress energy. The ability to create and to grow and to manifest. And the strategy is very much this innocence of this Page of Swords coupled with this energy here of the Ace of Swords. Being willing to take decisive action, the strategy, the cunningness of the fox to complete a cycle that leads to abundance. Ooh, let your heart lead the way, people. Strategy. Okay, look. Ghostlands. Frozen in time. The past. Being very stuck and held back in this idea that is how things are supposed to be. But right now, it's about the strategy in order to create and manifest growth. We have the details. Using your superpower of your mind to sort through something and making a commitment. Again, working collaboratively with others to manifest and create. And this is a commitment that is peaceful and loving and beautiful. Feels very contractual when I see this strategy with this pen, right? It's got a pen. It's a journal. It's contraction. This feels like a contract within you, but you need to pay attention to details. So you need a little more research. We have a compass here so that you know which direction to move in. Okay, animal totems to work with for the month. We have the cat and the cow. Fertility. Empress energy. Right here. Fertile, purity, divinity. Working for the best and the highest good of all in the direction that you're choosing to go in, that you're choosing to make this movement in. What serves the greater good? Maybe this overall energy is that what you've been doing has been all about taking care of number one, when what you really need to be doing is thinking about how to help the collective. And the cat is very much about independence. So we have independence, magic, and abundance. It's Virgo energy. It's the huntress. It's using the moon cycles. It's knowing when. It's using the cycles. Okay, so it's about the cycles, about when to create the magic and the abundance. And so there's a cycle that needs to complete so that you can work collaboratively with others, so that you can create the abundance cycle. Wow. That's deep. Okay. All right, there, Libra, there you go. That's a lot. I'm going to go do your love and spirituality reading. You can check that out by hitting the join button. I'm on Facebook every day where we pull cards for the energy of the day. They're just a few minutes long. They definitely have a little bit different vibe to them, so come check those out. It's at the Moonlit Waters group on Facebook. And you guys, take good care of yourselves. Let a cycle complete, end the conflict. This is more about, oh my God, look at this. You have the Knight and the 5. When you put them together, you get the 6. The 6 of Wands is victory. You can end a conflict by using strategy. You can strategically end a situation working collaboratively with others to bring in abundance. Next 4 to 6 weeks. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.